I've been here longer than I care to admit. Longer than anyone in the village remembers. That's the way it's always been with lighthouse keepers, though. We fade into the mist, like ghosts, working our days and nights in the cold and damp, watching the world go by. I can't recall the last time someone asked me how long I've been keeping the light, and that's probably for the best. You see, I'm not like the others. Grayshore Lighthouse, perched on the edge of those jagged cliffs, has a reputation. The coast here is a graveyard of ships. There's something in the mist that pulls them off course, like a magnet. That's why they need me. My light is the only thing keeping the bodies from piling up on the rocks. But there's more to it than just keeping the light lit. If only it were that simple. There's a reason I stay, year after year. A reason I can't leave, even if I wanted to. I remember the day it all started. The day the fog rolled in thicker than usual. The sea was calm, but the mist was different, almost alive. It wrapped around the lighthouse like a shroud, and in that silence, I heard something. A voice. Faint, but clear enough to raise the hairs on the back of my neck. It wasn't a hallucination. No, I've been a man of sound mind my whole life. This was something else. Something old. Something hungry. At first I ignored it, chalked it up to exhaustion. A keeper's work is never done after all. But that voice, it wouldn't go away. It called to me at night, whispering from the fog just beyond the glass of the lantern room. It wanted something from me, something I knew I couldn't give. Or so I thought. One night, during the darkest hours, I gave in. I don't know what possessed me. Maybe it was the isolation, the never-ending days of silence. I stepped outside the lighthouse into the thick mist. The voice grew louder, more insistent, and before I knew it, I found myself at the edge of the cliffs, staring down at the black waves below. There, in the depths of the mist, something stirred. I couldn't see it, but I felt it. A presence, vast, ancient, and it spoke. It promised me power, immortality even. In return, it wanted something simple. Obedience. It wanted the light. I was a fool. I thought I could control it, bargain with it. I thought I could use the light to keep it at bay. But I was wrong. The light isn't for the ships anymore. It's for them. Now every night I climb those narrow stairs, my bones creaking like the old wood beneath me, and I light the beacon. It shines out into the mist. But it doesn't warn ships away anymore. It lures them in. The voice, it feeds on them, their fear, their desperation as they crash into the rocks below. I hear them sometimes, screaming as the sea swallows them whole. The fog grows thicker with each wreck, more unnatural. It clings to the lighthouse like a living thing, and I know it's only a matter of time before it takes me, too. But I'm bound to it now. The thing in the mist, the force I can't even name, has claimed me as its keeper. I'm not allowed to leave. I tried once a long time ago, but the mist dragged me back. Now I don't even bother. The village thinks I've gone mad, and maybe they're right. After all, who in their right mind would stay here, night after night, knowing what's out there in the fog? There's a price to this power. There always is. I've stopped aging, that's true. But it's not a blessing. It's a curse. I'm a prisoner in this lighthouse, bound to its light, and to whatever waits out there in the mist. Sometimes, on quiet nights, I think about the ships, the lives I've condemned, and I wonder if one day, one of them will find out what I've done. Maybe a survivor will wash up on the shore, broken but breathing, and make their way up to my door. But no one ever survives, no one except me. And I fear I'll be here until the end of time, a ghost in a lighthouse that no one remembers, keeping a light that guides only to death.